What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So we have some unfortunate news. As undefeated WBA light heavyweight world champion Russian superstar boxer Dmitry Bivol, who is now 20 wins, no losses, no draws, 11 wins by way of knockout. He is 31 years of age, 6 feet tall with a 72-inch arm reach. He's coming off the biggest win of his career and one of the most shocking upsets of the year, as he beat 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer who currently is the undisputed super middleweight world champion, widely considered by many to be the face of the sport of boxing, top 3, if not the #1 best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, in Saul Canelo Alvarez, who is now 57 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout. He too is 31 years of age. So with that said, 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach, Dmitry Bivol, he dominated Canelo Alvarez. Dominating performance by Dmitry Bivol over Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez won a max of 3 rounds, and that's pushing it. So with that said, Dmitry Bivol is Russian, okay? Now he's Kazakhstan, but he was born in Russia. So he's a citizen of Russia. And we know what was taking place actually between Russia and the Ukraine. Unfortunate situation and chain of events that's taking place between the two. And because of that, sports have been suspended, okay? Russian sports have been suspended across the globe, not being able to participate in sports. There were many people calling for this fight to be postponed and not to allow Dmitry Bivol to fight against Canelo Alvarez. Dmitry Bivol was not able to garner his flag. He was not able to have the anthem sung, okay? He was not able to represent Russia at all whatsoever, okay? And now it has gotten even worse for Dmitry Bivol, as he was supposed to gain a purse of $5 million, flat fee, and then receive revenue on the back end of the pay-per-view. Well, that's come to a halt, as Dmitry Bivol and his team said that he has not got paid. They don't know if he will ever get paid. He's supposed to get a purse of $5 million up front. He did not receive his check, and they don't know if he'll ever get paid, maybe until after everything has subsided between Russia and Ukraine. They don't want Russia to be able to benefit financially from any sports globally because of what's taking place. And so they're trying to dry up the pipeline globally for Russian athletes to have to pay taxes to go back to Russia. And such a big earning on the part of Dmitry Bivol, many feel like that funds the situation that's taking place between Russia and the Ukraine, and they don't want it to be allowed, okay? And so with that said, Dmitry Bivol has stated that it's a headache. You know, he's from Kazakhstan. He's Kazakhstanian. He was born by way of Russia, you know, but he lives and trains in California and here in the United States. So he's trying to convince them that, you know, he actually trains here in the United States. Okay, he trains in California. Okay, and he's Kazakhstan. Okay, so he's not, you know, he's born in Russia, you know, but he's Kazakhstan by way of Russia, right? And so he's trying to convince them to give him his check. But the taxes, because he was born in Russia, will still be paid towards Russia, and that's not going to be allowed. So unfortunately, Dmitry Bivol, in the biggest fight of his career, the biggest purse of his career, is not even getting paid. That's unfortunate for individuals, okay, because he personally doesn't have anything to do with what's directly taking place, okay? He's just a single athlete and a single individual who is competing in the sport as a professional at the highest level, and he's being penalized for it, okay? So in return, now I don't agree with funding the situation and activities that's taking place between Russia and Ukraine, but I don't agree with Dmitry Bivol not being able to feed his family on top of that. What does Dmitry Bivol, like he said, he lives in California, he trains in California, he's Kazakhstan by way of Russia, okay? So, and he's an individual. He has nothing directly. He's not with the forces or anything of that nature. So what does his individual accomplishments and being here in the United States and competing as a professional athlete have to do with anything? They should be able to find a way where they just dry up the taxes that he has to pay, you know, but give him his purse, okay? Whatever taxes that he would have to pay towards Russia, dry that up. Take out that portion of his check and give him the difference, okay? Just like here in the States, when you get paid your check, okay, they take out their taxes and you get the difference, right? So take out what would be going to Russia, take that out, dry it up, and then you give him the difference so that he can be able to feed his family and put food on his family table. Because as an individual, what does that have to do with him? So, you know, it's an unfortunate situation for Dmitry Bivol. Again, it's one of the biggest upsets. Now, obviously, what's taking place in Ukraine, that's bigger than sports, no doubt, okay? If this was the case, they shouldn't have let him compete at all, because everybody else is going to benefit from Dmitry Bivol's services, but him. You should have not allowed Dmitry Bivol to participate then. Canelo Alvarez is going to benefit from fighting Dmitry Bivol, although he lost in dramatic fashion. The promoters, Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, the Zone, the fans, the venues, the arena, everybody's going to benefit from Dmitry Bivol's services. The undercard fights, the sanctioned bodies, the WBA, everybody's going to benefit off of Dmitry Bivol's services, but Dmitry Bivol? So if that was the case, he should not have been allowed to participate from the beginning. But here's the problem. Nobody else wanted to lose out, because just because Dmitry Bivol is a citizen of Russia, they don't want to lose out. So nobody else wants to lose out. They're going to participate. They're going to garner money. They're going to get their revenue. I'm sure Canelo Alvarez got his check as he's playing golf. So Dmitry Bivol doesn't deserve to get his check? If that's the case, again, I can't reiterate this enough. He should not have been able to participate. And not that alone, but not only did he participate, but he participated in one of the biggest upsets in the sport of boxing this year. So that is going to be replayed. It's going to be talked about. It's going to be a major topic. So not just Canelo Alvarez, but everybody's benefiting from this fight. And Dmitry Bivol doesn't get to benefit from it? Again, like I said, if this is the case, ahead of time. Now, Dmitry Bivol stated that it was his fault, that he and his team should have did their homework. They should have did more research, you know, going into the fight, heading into the fight. They should have did a lot more research. And he said that you know, it's the headache and the manager that has to deal with it, and he's going to leave it up to him. But obviously he wants to get his purse, he wants to get paid, and it's unfortunate because, like I said, yeah, he should have did his homework, but the promoters, the managers, the arena, the venues, the networks, everybody involved. It was on pay-per-view, you know, worldwide, globally, you know. So he should not have been able to participate if at the end you knew he wasn't going to benefit from it, okay? Because everybody had to be aware that this was probably going to be the outcome, okay? Or this was definitely going to be something that could possibly be taking place, okay? So the fact that, you know, they allowed him to participate and you know, they benefit off of him, but yet everybody was aware that this could possibly very well be the case with Dmitry Bivol at the end of the day, dealing with his purse, and nobody cared because everybody else is going to benefit and eat, and what he eats don't affect them. So at the end of the day, they could have made him aware and said, listen, This could be the outcome. This could be, you know, a situation where your check is being withheld until everything is resolved, you know, with Russia and the Ukraine. Okay, they could have gave him a heads up. Clearly that wasn't the case, because nobody wanted to make him aware, because there was a possibility that he may say, I'm not fighting for free. And they didn't want that for such a big fight. So this is unfortunate. We got to see how this plays out. Imagine if this doesn't resolve itself for another year or 2 years. He doesn't get paid, because what is he going to do? Rematch Canelo Alvarez for free? They're talking about a possible rematch. What is he going to do? Rematch him for free? So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But it's unfortunate. That's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.